Hi, Finovate. We're from Meniga. Our mission is to improve people's financial lives. We are an established fintech, and we work with banks as a technology and innovation partner. We are live in 23 countries today with successful projects, and everything we're going to demo today could be incorporated in your applications using our APIs. We have a fantastic community back home in Iceland. And last November, we deployed this app, which is going to show up on that screen. And it's a result of a 2-year process where we've done hundreds of user tests. And the main aim is to improve engagement and help people kind of improve their financial lives. So we simplified the UX and received fantastic feedback. You can see the activity feed, which looks like more like a social media experience. In the cards and accounts overview, you have like a multi-bank PSD2-ready interface with all your cards and accounts from all your financial institutions, holistic overview on your finances. Then we have challenges, something we deployed last year as a simple way to set goals, card-linked offers, and my financial profile. So today, we want to focus on the latest things we've been working on, and we're going to focus on transactions, going back to our roots, because we feel that banks are missing out on some of the key content that they have. If you think about a couple of the most popular apps we have out there, Instagram has photos, Netflix has films, Spotify has music, but banks have something much more important, the transactions that make up our financial lives. So 4 years ago, we had this aha moment running this app. We decided, let's revisit the transaction detail page. It used to be dead boring, kind of eyesore, core banking, metadata, bank codes, which you still find in banking apps today. But we did a very simple redesign, and this is our view now. So we combined the categorization engine and the merchant mapping capabilities to give people the most popular reports in the system. See how much did I spend with this merchant, and how much do I spend in this category. And this took us from 3% up to 45% monthly engagement. So a half of the community engages with their finances through this view, rather than drilling down boring reports. Simple and effective. And we thought, OK, we can improve on this. So that's what we're focusing on today. So Haukur, if you go back and we look at my Netflix transaction, in this case, we've done a bit of a rejig where, because it's always the same amount every month, our API enables you to pull in transactions for many years. And we got a request for year-on-year comparison, so I can see how much am I spending on Netflix and how much did I spend last year. But more importantly, we're including in-context challenges and call to action, where we have found when people review the subscriptions, they can save up to £500 if they just a year, if they unsubscribe from the things they no longer use. And we're putting those things into the transaction detail. And more importantly, we have those little miniguns that represent our community and say, this is how much your subscriptions are compared to other people. Let's go back and take a look at my mortgage payment. We constantly receive feedback from people that they want to take care of their finances in context. So rather than looking around for their relevant information, I have everything I need to understand my loan, my payment plans, and things like that. But again, we have a call to action. If we go down, and there is this challenge to pay £100 extra down the capital, which would save me 4 years of time and £22,000. And this screen, it just captures our whole UX philosophy to provide insight, improve financial habits, and provide substantial rewards. The last transaction we want to show you here today is actually from last night. My voice is breaking a bit because we went out to Brewdog for a couple of pints after running through the demo. And as you do, you share your moments on Instagram. And because I have connected my Instagram feed with my app, I can automatically bring in social content from third-party sources. We know that Facebook and Google will have transactions as a part of PSD2, but will banks use social media content? It's to be seen. But we have a lot of other stuff going on this screen. We have the Cashback information. So we've been running card-linked offers in Iceland for 3 years, and I can see my discount there. Strong engagement driver. But we also found that bringing in information about this merchant, I can see how many times I've been to Brewdog, and I can see information about the merchant. But more importantly, because the bank has transactional information, we have this histogram, and I can see how much are people spending at Brewdog. It's like the Google popular times in the maps, but more relevant. So I could go and look up merchants and see how expensive they are. And if you go back, we have this new thing we built on top of the same data, where we have a restaurant recommendation engine. We managed to build a surprisingly accurate recommendation engine. So it works like Amazon. You can see people who like to go to Brewdog, they also like these hipster places around. So these are places that I haven't been to. It's a highly valuable recommendation and a new destination within the app, again, to bring engagement and make it a bigger part of my daily life. Some nice steaks. OK, good. This was roughly what we want to see. You can see how expensive the places are, how many people have visited them in the last 24 hours. This is all data that the banks have. It's about increasing engagement, designing for time well spent. And really, what we've seen so far is that we've multiplied the engagement numbers in Iceland. It's up 400% in the last 4 months. Come and talk to us in our stand. Please vote for Meniga, because we have the richest transactions.